In their eyes, I see pure love. My kids, my stars above. No one can fill the space. Their love is my saving grace. I'll shield them from any harm. In my arms, they're safe and warm. My angels, my reason to fight. With them, everything feels right. No one loves like a mother does. My heart overflows with their hugs. Unbreakable bond, that's what we share. Together, we're an unbreakable pair. They don't talk about us, only when there's a crime. Would you believe me if I was to tell you that in this world, with or without money, we're all richer than the poor? The problem is those that say that I'm reaching out to give a hand and stay there each hands is itching, ready to see you listen. Well, thinking what to write, something inside me told me I can freestyle or I can rap. I can go with a rhythm that can make you dance. Tell you what I see on a daily, tell you everything's okay just to avoid dilemma. Or I can simply bring you something positive to the table and warn you of the ongoing problems that we're having. Instead, I have to reach out to my conscience once again as I watch the crime and the violence rise and the kids lose their innocence. Now, the concept of forming a home day by day loses its essence. They don't want to hear that. I can't keep my arms crossed in front of the system. If I don't do something, I'm also part of the problem. As guilty as the one that pulls the trigger, like the person in the crowd that hits the record button on their phone to expose a lie instead of the truth for clout. 3,000 views. The government doesn't have a solution. The problem started when we took God out the equation. The problem ain't us celebrating. The problem is that we're a nation divided when we should be a nation united and pray. That's how we live today. When problems occur, we come up with a meaning. Laugh a little, move on with no care in the world, as if it ain't even a thing in this world. Just like this today, I don't want to see the future. Because nowadays, they'll make a meme out of a person that can't even see a day like me. What makes you think they care? They can't even break bread at the table. I don't know how you want to be rappers and lyricists can go on with life, living on an illusion of nothing good to write. Talking about killing someone, selling drugs with pride, until the scripts are flipped and it's someone you love dies. Right? This ain't solved by activating the National Guards and going behind bars. This is deep. This is me and you. And they say as time pass by, we'll heal everything. Shit, you know these scars? I see time flash by and everything. You get me on standby, ready to kill everything. Alone in the mirror, looking at myself, say, girl, you're everything. You don't need for anything, shorty. So unless you walk a mile in my shoes, don't say anything. Just take a minute and listen so you can consume everything. Me and you are not the same, so make sure you look both ways when you cross me, and that's on everything. In your arms, I find my home. Love you always, never alone. With every heartbeat, I'm devoted, forever yours, without a doubt. Through stormy seas and darkest nights, I'll be your rock, your guiding light. My love for you will never wane, always and forever in every vein. I'd give you my last breath just for you, a love so deep, pure and true. In this world or the next, one after, my love for you will always matter. Queen Regina, old and sly. On social media, she spreads her lies, playing victim, but she's the one to blame. Silencing others is all a twisted game. Like Ursula from the sea, stealing voices, taking away their glee, manipulating, controlling with a sneer. But the truth will always be crystal clear. Don't let her darkness cloud your light. Stand tall and strong, ready to fight. Queen Regina's reign will soon decay. Empowering voices will lead the way. In the darkness, we lost our way, praying to God as we start to sway, dancing with the devil, our souls in a bind, hoping for redemption, forgiveness we find. Through the trials, we face our fears, seeking solace as the end draws near. God's promise of light in the stormy weather, we'll keep on dancing, getting better together. Lord, forgive us for our sins so deep. In this dance with the devil, secrets we keep. But through it all, God's love will shine bright, guiding us towards his eternal light. She looks at the mirror and sighs. Why do they bite the hand that's kind? Out of all the hands that abused you, why choose mine to be unkind? Her reflection shows pain in her eyes. Questions linger unanswered whys. She wonders why she's the target of their hurtful words and lies. In the silence, she finds strength to rise above their cruel intent. She won't let their bites define her, for she knows her worth is infinite. Take a look around, they told me. What do you see? They asked. I answered. Nothing but vengeance and redemption, wounded hearts and dark souls. Butterflies in a cocoon that can never blossom, trapped in their own silent pain, searching for a way to break free, yearning for a chance to soar again. In this world of shattered dreams where hope seems far away, I rise above the ashes and scars. With strength, I'll find my own way. Juan, my middle child, a bit hard headed, but his heart is pure and loving hearted. He's his sister's protector, my pride and joy. In his presence, I feel like a proud mother. Through ups and downs, Juan stands tall, his strength and courage never small. In his eyes, I see determination and grace, a son who fills my heart with love and airy embrace. I'm not perfect. I stumble and fall. But when I love, I give it my all. Just like any other, I feel the pain. But in the end, love is what remains. My heart may be fragile, but it's true. I love hard, just like you do. Through the highs and lows, I stand by your side. In a world full of flaws, our love will abide. Imperfections make us beautifully unique. In this imperfect world, love is what we seek. So let's embrace our flaws and scars and keep loving each other under the stars. In a world of chaos and strife, hold on tight to your own light. Enjoy your life. Don't let others dictate. Your happiness is yours to dictate. Don't let negativity seep in. Stay true to yourself. Let your spirit win. Take charge of your own soul. Let no one else take control. Embrace each moment. Live with grace. Don't let others set the pace. You hold the key to your own fate. Enjoy your life. It's never too late. Antisocial, always speaking her mind, standing true in beliefs she finds. A great mother, daughter, and friend, spreading wisdom that never ends. Love sports and exploring the stars. Her passion for life leaves invisible scars. Knowledge and wisdom under the stars. A light that will never depart. In a world full of noise, she stands tall. Embracing differences, breaking down walls. An inspiration to those around. Her voice, a beacon, profound. Once a star on the court, now seeking peace. But the world only sees fame, not the man beneath. Kwame Brown just wants a normal life, yet his past follows, causing strife. Media scrutiny and public eyes, never letting him escape the ties. Yearning for understanding and empathy, but all they see is his celebrity. A man with dreams beyond the spotlight's glare, just hoping for some compassion to share. Kwame Brown seeks to break free from his past to be seen as a person at last. In the land of the free, laws guide our way, but some turn a blind eye, letting warriors sway. Knowledge is power, in rights we find might. As civilians, it's crucial to stand up and fight. Justice is served when we know what's at stake. Ignoring our laws leaves room for mistake. Warriors defend us with all their might, but as civilians, we must also shine light. To uphold our freedom, to keep justice in sight, we must educate ourselves on what's wrong and what's right. Let's not sit idle while warriors bear the load. As civilians, let's rise and share the same code. Do they realize we're here? When will they see? By the time they notice us, we'll already be gone. All we need is guidance and protection. That's all. But instead, all we see is war and hatred's thrall. How can we not trust the enemy if that's all we see? We're going missing because no one talks to us or watches over. In this world of chaos and despair, where can we find solace? Yearning for connection and understanding, our hearts grow callous, lost in a sea of indifference and neglect, longing for someone to show us respect, searching for a light to guide our way home, but all we find are shadows that leave us alone. When you talk long enough with the youth and you listen closely to what they gotta say, you will hear the pain in their voices. You will hear that all they want is to make it out. All they want is to help. These kids are screaming and searching for help in every way possible, and no one's listening. No one's paying attention. They're getting tired of being told that they're nothing, that they're worthless, that they cannot become somebody or go anywhere. Guess what? Each and every one of these kids out here, all of the youth got skills. They're special in so many ways. They're skillful. And for those people out there that bring them down and tell them that they can't be nothing, they won't amount to nothing. Listen, man, just because you wasn't nothing, just because you couldn't do it, just because you couldn't make it, doesn't mean that this kid right there doesn't have the possibility to make it. Let me know how much do I owe you for all the pain you put me through. I'm tallying up the cost of hurt, but your debt to me will never be repaid. To everyone that has hurt me, your actions left me scars, deep and heavy, but I won't let your darkness consume. I'll rise above stronger than before. The price of betrayal is deep, but I refuse to let it make me weak. I'll learn, grow, and find my way. And in the end, I'll be okay. Torn between love and self, the choice was a heavy blow. To be with you meant losing me. In agony, I had to let go. A heart divided, a soul in pieces, sacrifices made for our bond. Between you and me, the ultimatum stands. In choosing us, I lost my stand. The ache of separation lingers on. Echoes of what could have been. To merge our worlds meant breaking free. Yet in that pain, love was seen. In your eyes, I see pure love, a gift from heaven above. Grateful for each moment together, you make my world brighter than ever. Your laughter fills my heart with joy, my precious girl or boy. I cherish every hug and kiss, you are my greatest bliss. So, my dear child, you are a treasure, bringing me endless pleasure. Thankful to be your mother, always and forever. God's greatest blessing, leaving me never. In the trap, you'll get lost, thinking you the boss, not realizing that the streets are the game. Once you've come up, you should have got out, but you got greedy and lost your luck. In the cycle of crime and deceit, now your downfall is all but concrete. The streets don't forgive, they just take, leaving you broken, no escape. From the consequences of your actions in the trap, there are no fractions. Can you hear us? We have a voice, just not loud enough. Can you just join us? Help be our voice. Just because we're little, don't mean we have to be ignored. All we want and need is love, care, attention. Yet elders are so caught up fighting and hating. We're the future. Let's unite and make a change. Together, we can create a world that's amazing. Let's break the cycle of division and strife. Stand together as one. for a better life. Our voices may be small, but they hold power still. Let's spread compassion and love. It's time to heal. This this poem came to me because of me listening to all of the kids' voices. The youth has a voice, and if you hear close enough, if you pay attention, you will understand what it is that our youth needs. This poem is called Can You Hear Us? And it will be available on the Writers for Life Poetry on Amazon.com. The book is titled The Way a Shorty Sees the World. You got motherfuckers talking about that they want to make a change, they want to make a difference, but still stuck in the same phase. You got motherfuckers talking about that they want to chase a bag, but stay at home and nag. Then when you ask them what they need, they say less talking, more opinions, no prayers with the vision. You ask me, y'all need to focus more on the vision, rely less on television. How you want a future you have no vision? This world is just like fiction. What we need is more talking, less opinions, more prayers with no division. Before you come up with a conclusion, giving people false illusions, pick up a book, do your research, learn your history before you end up in a ditch making history. Division and religion isn't working. The only way to show God our faith and love is through our actions. Our convictions is the only thing that really unite us. One God, one nation, different beliefs. There's words that can't fly with the wind. There's insults that are not violent. Meanwhile, while you're home to them, they're killing you on the inside. If I was to tell you that I didn't hurt, I would be lying. Would you believe me if I was to tell you that there's truths that lie, especially when they're telling you that they're indifferent? Getting shoved to the side because you're different. There's a hug out there someone didn't receive today. Probably because of what was said about them yesterday. Probably because of the way they was dressed today. Not realizing that the one that they hate could be the one that saves their day. But you know what? Thanks to them, it's another day in history where you get to flip the pages to your book and speak your story. And Lord, it's unholy. But you know what hurts the most? As I walk down the street and I see how easily we're divided. When we all should be united. One body, one mind, one soul, a million talents. Lord, without you, we're all divided. Forgive them, Lord, for they don't know any better. They don't know that there's someone out there that loves them. Once you've pushed my love away, will you regret it every day? Loneliness will fill the space where once love found its place. Will you search for what is lost, counting all the bridges crossed, or will you simply carry on with my love forever gone? When the silence starts to ache and your heart begins to break, you'll realize what you've done, shoving out a love so strong. In the darkness of night, only in God I trust, my light. Through every storm and every gust, his love and grace, my faith, robust. In times of joy, in times of sorrow, only in God I trust, tomorrow. He guides me through each new day, in his arms I'll always stay. When doubts arise and fears persist, only in God I trust, he exists. With unwavering belief in his plan, I find peace in his mighty hand. In a world so cold, she stands strong. With hope and faith, she carries on. Confusion swirls around her, but she's unswayed. Her spirit shines bright in the darkest shade. She sees the cruelty, feels the pain, but she refuses to be strained. Through trials and tribulations, she finds her way, guided by light that never fades. She knows the world is harsh, yet she believes in love and kindness that never leaves. With courage in her soul, she forges ahead, defying doubts that others spread. In a world of masks and lies, true hearts are hard to find. Fake love at its peak, disguise. Trust shattered, lost in the grind. Words sweets like honey, jet so cold. promises broken, stories untold. Deception weaves its tangled plot, genuine emotions left to rot. Searching for sincerity in the seed of deceit, authenticity buried beneath deceitful feats. Navigating through the facade in the facade's disguise, in a realm where fake love reigns and truth hides. In a family of tradition, I stand out like a sore thumb. Born into the wrong lineage, feeling like I'm on a run, surrounded by expectations that I can never meet, yearning for a different fate, longing for a retreat, mismatched with my bloodline, an outsider in my own home, struggling to find my place, feeling lost all alone, dreaming of a different life where I can truly be free, cursed with this legacy that never quite fits me. Not just born into the wrong generation, but the wrong family too, bounded by blood ties that suffocate and constrain my view, searching for acceptance in a world that doesn't understand, destined to break free from this legacy unplanned. Counting the cost of halftime love, paying the price for all the lies, the tears I shed, they never dry. Tell me, how much do I owe you? The pain of betrayal cuts deep, but your love brings me back to life. I'm indebted for loving back. Tell me, how much do I owe you? In this dance of give and take, I'll settle my debts with every beat. For your love is priceless and true. Tell me, how much do I owe you? Dandy loves women in sports. Tech expertise, he's never at a loss. Comedian charm, reaction so true. Exposing lies, that's what he'll do. Videos play, his reactions are real. No falsehoods could ever conceal. With honesty as his guiding light, Dan D shines bright. A man of integrity, strong and bold. In the world of lies, he'll never fold. With love for truth and justice in his heart, Dan D plays his part. Who are we, so ignorant to the facts? There's no loyalty left in this world. Don't need no new friends. Alone, looking at the mirror, asking, where's the loyalty, respect, the morals in life? Lost in a sea of deceit and lies, searching for the truth in a world so unkind. Where have all the loyal hearts gone? No more distractions. Let's make a stand, using them as tools to break this land. We'll dismantle the system piece by piece, empowered by focus, our resolve will not cease. Eyes wide open, no looking away. Every distraction, a chance to sway. We'll disrupt the norm, shake up the ground. With purpose and clarity, a new path is found. Together we'll rise, united and strong, turning distractions into where we belong. No longer held back by what's around. We'll use it as fuel to break this system down. In the shadows, she stood tall, gave her all, never asked for more, sacrificed without a second thought, but in the end, they never sought. Her heart pure, her spirit strong. Through the struggles, she carried on. Selfless love that knew no bonds, yet in their eyes, she was just background. It don't matter what she gave away. In their eyes, it was all in vain. She may be forgotten and left behind, but her legacy of love will forever shine. In this world so wild and wild, I won't fail. I'll go the extra mile. For you, my darling child, I'll give my last breath with a smile. Through the storms and the trials, I'll be your rock, your guide, with love that never runs dry. I'll stand by you, side by side. No matter what life may compile, I'll protect you with all my might. In your darkest hour or brightest light, my darling child, I'll always fight. I believed in you. Now I'm forced to learn what betrayal feels like. My heart left to burn, Told I had a cold heart, but it's breaking inside, screaming from hell, dancing with the devil while talking to God. Can someone help me understand? How can you give your all just to be betrayed? I trusted you with everything I had, but now I'm left, shattered and dismayed. Thought we were on the same side, fighting for love, but you turned your back and pushed me above. Now I'm left questioning it all alone. How can someone so close make me feel so unknown? In the land of Oz, a legend appears, spreading awareness and joy, overcoming fears. With a good spirit and heart so true, he's making a legend by just being him. On this platform, he shines bright, bringing laughter and smiles with all his might. A man of honor standing tall, creating his legacy for one and all. So here's to the legend of Oz, a beacon of light with no pause. His presence is felt far and wide, a true inspiration with nothing to hide. The moment you arrived, my heart swelled with joy. Seeing your tiny face, my precious girl or boy. Your first cry filled the room, a sound so sweet and clear. When I brought you into this world, the best day of my life was here. Your tiny fingers wrapped around mine. In that instant, everything felt so divine. I held you close, feeling an overwhelming love so rife. When I brought you into this world, it changed my life. Watching you grow each day, a wonder to behold. Every milestone reached worth more than gold. My heart burst with pride as I watched you thrive. When I brought you into this world, the best day of my life came alive. They say age is just a number, love is all that matters. But when experience meets innocence, the heart shatters. The world weary, adult and naive teen find out that age is more than just a screen. Maturity clashes with youthful dreams. The gap in years wider than it seems. What works in theory falls apart in reality. Proven age is more than just a formality. Wisdom and youth may seem like a perfect match, but soon they find it's an impossible catch. For when two worlds collide in such disparity, age proves to be more than just a charity. In the darkness, you were my light. Through the struggles, you held me tight. Lord, your strength helped me survive. In your love, I found my drive. When I was broken, you made me whole. Your grace saved my wounded soul. Despite the pain and all the tears, you wiped away my darkest fear. Through every trial, you were there. Your mercy showed me that you cared. Lord, it's you I thank for all I've gained. In your presence, I'll remain. Young Riaz, a shining light on autism may be part of his story, but it doesn't define his glory. Just like you and me, he dreams big. His spirit soars, his heart is big. Through challenges and triumphs alike, he shows the world his inner light. Young Riaz breaking down walls, proving that differences are small. With courage and grace, he stands tall, teaching us that we can all. In my darkest hour, you were there, guiding me with love and care. When I felt lost and all alone, you held my hand, made me feel known. I lost the one who knew me best, but in you I found solace and rest. My heart aches for the one I've lost. Besides my kids, you're my rock. Through every storm, every shock, Lord, it was you who held my hand. In times of sorrow, helped me stand. Smiling faces hidden behind a mask. I see confused children idolizing fake gods, wounded warriors shedding tears for their falling soldiers. In a world of illusions, truth is hard to find. Masks hide the pain, but it's still on our minds. Children lost in a web of false dreams, searching for heroes in all the wrong schemes. Warriors strong, yet their hearts are torn. Tears fall for comrades who will never return. Behind the bravado, emotions run deep, aching souls longing for peace they can't keep. He speaks of days long past, lessons learned that forever last, guiding with wisdom from the past, a beacon of light in a world so vast. His stories paint a picture clear of triumphs, failures, and all we hold dear. A role model for those who hear, a legacy for the young to steer. Father, husband, son so true. In his footsteps we all grew. A man of honor through and through, leading by example in all he do. Shout out to the word. In the garden she waits, a sweet old face, but beware of her grace, for she's a serpent in disguise. Her whispers are poison, her touch is ice. She'll lure you in with deceptive guise, a true Lilith in disguise. Beware of her charm, for she'll strike when you least expect harm. So be wary of Sister T, the wolf in sheep's clothing. She may seem gentle and kind, but inside she's loathing. A lesson learned hard from those who fall prey to the deceitful ways of the serpent at play. Papa Duck, a man of truth, spreading wisdom in his youth. Through his raps, he aims to ignite awakening minds, shining light. In the darkness, he stands tall, champion for one and all. His words echo through the land, a solitary voice taking a stand, where every verse a message clear, calling out for change to appear. Papa Duck's heart, pure and true, prayer sent up for all he'll do. Johanna, my little sister so dear, the youngest of us, always near. In my heart, a bond so true. Love you always, no matter what we go through. Through thick and thin, you're by my side. In you, my trust will never hide. A special place for you I keep in the sibling love so deep. Unbreakable bond that will never sever. With you, I'll cherish forever. Johanna, my loving little sister, together in this journey, we'll blister. So many voices full of ideas, solutions abound, but fall on deaf ears, blind to the answers right in front of their face, complaining endlessly, a never ending race. Inactions speak louder than words, opportunities miss like flightless birds, ignoring the whispers of change in the wind, refusing to see what they could resent. The world waits for those who will dare to open their eyes and truly care. So many with solutions untold, yet choose to stay silent, leaving problems to unfold. In the darkness they tempted me so bold, but my innocence they treasure to hold. The devil's whispers a tempting plea, yet I stood strong, never giving in to his decree. Through trials and temptations I held my ground. My purity, a shield that could not be bound. They propped and provided, trying to deceive, but my soul remained steadfast. I did not cleave. With each test of faith, I grew stronger still, defying the devil's every will. My innocence intact, my spirit free. I stood tall against the devil's plea. I remember the first time I made my mama a promise. I was so young, fucked up in the head, had to toughen up. Even though that was a promise I knew I could never keep. Just peep, cause this is deep. Mama, I try to reach. Why you try to breathe? You knew he was nothing but a leaf. He was just like Adam. But instead of the apple, he grabbed the fruit of your leaves, and to him, they tasted like peaches. That's when I knew that promises were meant to be broken, if they don't come from the heart. Damn, that's fucked up, mama. You put your child in the middle of your promise. You put your whole world on your child's shoulder. Not once thinking that in the future, she'll have her own burdens. She screamed, mama, please, while she begged on her knees. Let my protector come back into my life with her wrist sliced in the air. God, please. As time passed by, she learned what a curse and a blessing was, and now she is blessed to be. This message is not for all parents, but if the shoe fits, wear that bitch. This message is for those parents that abuse and let their child get abused. As a child, you love your parent no matter what. All you want from them is their love and affection. Regardless of the abuse they give you, you always want their love and affection. As a child, you always say, Mom or Dad, I will never leave your side. Without realizing sometimes that when you are in an abusive family, sometimes you might have to walk away and not look back. It's hard to keep a promise that at one point you thought you could keep, but couldn't. In a world so divided, we've lost sight of truth. Mistaken illusions lead to our own ruin. Claiming to honor ancestors, but they disapprove. Ignorant of facts, we should feel ashamed and moved. Failing to recognize the damage we sow, blindly following paths that lead us low. Disregarding wisdom from those who come before, lost in our egos, we ignore the core. Let's break down these barriers, unite as one, embrace the lessons from days long gone. Respect our roots and learn from mistakes made past, for only then can true harmony last. Once you played with my heart, it tore us apart. What makes you think I'll be coming back to you? The trust we had shattered, the love turned to dust. I won't be fooled by your lies. I've had enough. You took me for granted, left me in the dark. But now I found my strength. I'm moving on. I won't be swayed by your empty promises. I'm breaking free from this toxic mess. You've taught me you could break me, leave me in despair. But I found my worth. I'll no longer care. I'm standing tall, leaving the past behind. Once you played with my heart, but now it's time to shine. In the darkness, you were there, guiding me through my despair, teaching me to rise above, to find strength in your love. Through the trials, I found my way, learning to embrace each day. With your hand in mine, I stand tall, breaking free from my shell's wall. Now I see the purpose clear. The pain was meant to steer me towards a brighter path where I find peace at last. Empress Lonnie One Love. Met her on YouTube. She's so funny, always making me laugh. A sister from Philly who will tell you off, stands 10 toes down and makes you laugh. She should be the next Wendy Williams, exposing YouTube drama at its best. No holding back, she's a force to reckon with. Empress Lonnie keeps it real without a myth. With her sharp wit and hilarious charm, Empress Lonnie, a queen in her own right, bringing laughter and truth day and night. Damn, no one will ever understand. The love I have for you is unconditional. You mean the world to me, my darling. But being together was a painful decision. They told me I had to choose between you and me. But know that I will always choose you, baby. I give my last breath if I have to, because the love I have for you is true. So many emotions, tears I shed for you. But they were tears of happiness, my child. When I first met you, my heart melted. The world will never understand my love so wild. So, my darling child, I thank God every day for giving me the best blessing come my way. I am proud to be your mother. My heart swells with a love that forever in my soul dwells. So many emotions, tears I shed for you, but they were tears of happiness, my child. When I first met you, my heart melted. The world will never understand my love so wild. My love for you, my child, is everlasting. Through every challenge, I will keep on fighting. I'll cherish every moment, every smile, every tear, for you are my greatest joy, my baby, so dear. I'm glad I chose you over my last breath. Bearing you, my child, was painful, but worth it. Loving you is the easiest thing in the world, but letting go of you, oh, is the hardest I've felt. In the darkness, they prayed to Took innocence, our angels dismazed. We built caskets, their deed laid to rest. Rest in peace to predators, justice at its best. Cut the wings off our dreams, but in unity we'll sew new seams. The reign of terror comes to an end, our angel spirits will ascend. No more tears, no more fears, their legacy fades with the years. We stand strong, united as one. Rest in peace to predators, their time is done. In the golden light, you rest in peace. Gone too soon, your memories we keep. Heaven's embrace, where angels weep. Peace in paradise, eternal sleep. Your laughter echoes in the summer breeze. Gone, but not forgotten memories seize. Stars shine bright where you now roam free. In paradise, may you find sweet peace. The good die young, a bittersweet truth. But your spirit lives on in eternal youth. In paradise arms, may you soothe. In Raheem's embrace, I'll find peace. His love surrounds me, it will never cease. A bond forged in faith, unbreakable and true. With him by my side, there's nothing we can't do. Raheem is my rock, my guiding light. Through every storm, he holds me tight. His strength and courage never wane. In his arms, I find solace from the pain. Together we stand, hand in hand. Facing life's trial, we'll make a stand. Raheem has my heart, and I have his. With God as our witness, our love will always persist. Who are you to judge me? If you haven't walked a mile in my shoes, my fragile heart was once warm, now it's cold as ice. You don't know the battles I fought, the tears I've cried in the dark. My scars run deep within, so don't try to understand. I may seem distant and guarded, but that's my way of surviving. My past has shaped me into who I am, so who are you to judge me? In your eyes, I see pure love so true. I'll protect you no matter what we go through. Your words of love, they make my heart soar. In your embrace, I feel forevermore. Through every trial and every smile, I'll stand by you, going the extra mile. Your sweet voice calling me mommy. In that moment, my world is pure harmony. I'll fight for you till my precious child. My heart will always defend. When you say I love you, mommy, it's like a dream. In that love filled moment, nothing can dim our glim. So many suicides, hearts heavy with pain, faces turned away, ignoring the strain. How can we grow and prosper in the sea of negativity if those meant to protect us keep fighting endlessly? By tomorrow, there may be none of us left to show unconditional love that they truly need to know. We're drowning in a world that lacks empathy, where compassion and understanding are a rarity. Let's break the cycle of despair and sorrow. Open our eyes today for a brighter tomorrow. Together we can create a haven of love and care where no one feels alone or burdened by despair. In a world of gray where lines blur, opinions clash, emotions stir. Down the rabbit hole we dive deep to uncover truths that we keep. Some see black and white, others shade. Debates ignite like fury blades. Why do opinions spark such eerie when understanding can take us higher? Right and wrong, truth and lies entwine in the rabbit hole of our mind. Let's embrace differences with grace and learn from each other's space. In the jungle, we roam wild and free, but our kids mimic what they see. Savage ways, they start to adapt. If we don't change, they'll meet a tragic end. Our actions speak louder than words, teaching them to be ruthless birds. If we don't check our moral compass soon, our kids will face a darkened moon. Let's break the cycle, set a new trend, guide our children to the very end. For if we fail to change our ways, our kids will have a price to pay. Trigger happy cops, always on edge, claiming fear but trained to pledge, to handle situations with care and poise, yet their actions leave us with no choice. Sirens wail, tension in the air, but their response is met with despair, using force when words can do, yet their training forgotten, leaving us blue. Accountability lost in a split second decision, communities shattered with their lack of precision. Fear should not dictate their every move. It's time for change, it's time to improve. Miss Your Thoughts, a beacon of grace, her wisdom's like a warm embrace, bringing back the old ways, so pure, in this chaotic world we endure. An older woman with stories untold, her knowledge worth more than gold, guiding me with words so wise, in her presence I realize, respecting the past, learning from before. Miss Your Thoughts opens up new doors, bringing back in style what's been lost, a generation in need of wisdom's cost. In the silence of the night, it weeps alone, a fragile heart hidden from sight, yearning to be known. Pounding in darkness, unheard and unseen, emotions raging within like a storm so keen. Always there for others, a pillar, strong and true. But when it needs a shoulder, there's no one to turn to. Tears fall silently like raindrops in the night. A fragile heart cries out, searching for some light. Standing tall, I feel so grand. With you by my side, I can conquer the land. Thankful for your love in every way. With you here today, I feel like I can sway. Your strength, my guiding light. With you near me, everything feels right. I'm filled with love that's pure and true. Because of you, I feel like there's nothing I can't do. In your arms, I find my place. Your love gives me power and grace. I'm a giant with you by my side. With your love, there's nothing we can't ride. In my mind, a vision of us all, gathered together, standing tall. Many times dreamed of a family portrait, a moment frozen in time, never to fade. Laughter and love fill the frame. Each smile tells a story without shame. Many times dreamed of a family portrait, a bond unbroken no matter the weight. Through ups and downs, we remain strong. In this picture perfect world where we belong, many times dreamed of a family portrait, a treasure to hold onto no matter what fate. Mental health is not a shield to hide behind and never yield. Stop using it as an excuse to avoid responsibility. That's no use. It's not a crush to lean on tight. When things don't go your way, take flight. Face your challenges head on. Don't blame mental health when the battles are won. Let's break the stigma. Let's be real. Mental health is not a free pass deal. Own up to your actions. Be true. Using it as an escape won't do. When I first met you, my heart melted. The world would never understand. My love for you, I thank God. I chose you over my last breath. In your eyes, I found my home. In your arms, I found my peace. With you, I am complete. Forever grateful for our love. Every moment with you is a gift. I cherish the love we share. Together, we'll conquer all. My heart belongs to you forevermore. In the heavens, angels dance and sing, but now the playground's filling up, it's a crowded wing. With each new soul that takes flight, the stars shine brighter at night. With courage and faith, I stand tall against evil forces that try to make them fall. I'll be their guardian, answering the call, protecting God's angels. For them, I'll give my all. In times of doubt, I'll be their steadfast guide. With love and grace, in me, they can confide. My purpose, unwavering, never to hide. For God's angel safety, I will forever abide. In a digital world, identities can be disguised. Not every avatar is true. Don't be surprised. Before you fall for the charm that's embellished, pay attention. Don't get catfished. Behind the screen, lies can be spun. Not everyone is who they claim to be. Don't be undone. Take a moment to truly see before you trust blindly and set yourself. There's a fee. Online connections can feel so real, but not every profile holds the deal. Be cautious of the masks that may hide. Not everyone behind an avatar is dumb. Keep your eyes wide open. Isabel, my sister, but Lilith in disguise. When she doesn't get her way, she'll fabricate a lie. They say forgive her, but I can't let her win. May the Lord forgive her for the mess she's been. She's the reason my kid's father is gone. Her deceit and manipulation have done me wrong. I won't let her ruin my life with her decisive game. I'll stand strong against her lies and shame. Isabel may be family, but Lilith lurks within. I'll protect myself and those I love from her sin. May the Lord guide me through this strife and keep me strong against Isabel's deceptive life. How many more kids do we have to bury before we realize that it's us that is wrong? Innocent lives lost, the pain we carry. It's not the enemy we're hurting by pulling the trigger. When will we see the damage that's been done? Before it's too late to turn back and run. Violence begets violence. It's a vicious cycle. We must break free from this destructive spiral. Let love and compassion guide our way instead of hatred leading us astray. It's time to put down the weapons of hate before it's too late. Before it's too late. Who are we? So blind to the truth, ignoring the facts, we've lost our roots. Loyalty's gone. There's no trust anymore. No need for new friends. We're alone at our core. Staring at the mirror, asking where it went wrong. Where's the loyalty, respect, and morals? Long gone. Who are we? Divided by war. Falling like flies, we can't take it anymore. Bullets flying like the 4th of July. But who are we hurting as innocence dies? Caskets for children no longer than 3 feet. Heaven's playground full. God's anger, it meets. But no one notices too much hate, not enough love. It'll take a shattered life to rise above. Divided we stand, unable to discern. Friend or foe, we're blind to learn. Living an illusion that'll destroy us all. Honoring ancestors, yet they watch us fall. We should be ashamed, ignorant to the facts. Freedom, a treasure that can't be bought with gold stacks. To love others, we must love ourselves first. But we've lost many kings and queens, our souls immersed. Who are we? So quick to judge and condemn. Why can't we unite, stop killing our own kin? The white man isn't the only one with hate. Let's put our pride aside before it's too late. Forgetting the youth watching, we take a step back. Celebrities aren't the ones who raise our kids on the right track. A world divided, our children suffer and bleed. The solution lies within us. It's time for us to heed. So many ignorant to the facts, they just don't care. But the solution lies within us. It's time to be aware. Who are we to let this world fall? In a world full of hate and pain, different colors, yet all the same. White lives matter, black lives too. But can any life matter if we continue to fuel violence tearing us apart, hatred poisoning every heart? All lives matter, that's the plea. But how can we truly be free? Brothers and sisters, hear my cry. Let's put down our weapons, give love a try. United we stand, divided we fall. It's time to embrace love and break down these walls. She's a force, unafraid to stand tall. Her worth shines bright, she won't fall. Rising up, leaving doubters in her wake. No one can tame her spirit, for goodness sake. With every step, she proves her might. In her presence, they see light. No room for doubt or second guessing. She's on a mission. There's no messing. They may try to bring her down, but she'll rise above with a crown. Unstoppable and unashamed. She knows her worth and won't be tamed. I feel like a giant towering high above. With you by my side, I'm filled with boundless love. Thankful for your presence, a gift from above. I want you to know, my darling, I love. No matter what they say, through ups and downs we'll go. Our love isn't perfect, but it continues to grow. A smile or a frown, we'll face it side by side. With you, my dear, life is a perfect ride. I've learned that the best gifts in life are truly free, and with each detail, you've tattooed love on me. Every touch connects, leaving me breathless and warm. Together, let's show the world is love we perform. It's just the two of us, our love shining bright. In front of the world, I'll showcase you with pride, feeling like a giant ruling a kingdom of two. I can't imagine a life where I'm without you. All my happiness stems from your embrace. If fate took me away, I'd come back for your grace. Feeling like a giant, I owe it all to you. You've made me realize what true love can do. No matter what they say, through ups and downs we'll go. Our love isn't perfect, but it continues to grow. A smile or a frown, we'll face it side by side. With you, my dear, life is a perfect ride. Feeling like a giant thanks to your love so true. You've turned my world around, and now I know what to do. Together we'll conquer. Our love will never cease. With you by my side, I'm a giant at peace. Shay's love shines bright on this platform. She's a light, spreading words of hope, making spirits take flight. With faith as her guide, she stands strong and true, believing in God's grace and all that she'll pursue. A woman of courage, inspiring all. Shay's love never falters, standing proud and tall. You asked me, what do I see? My question to you is, what do you see? Do you see how humanity is cutting the wings off our angels down? Oops, my bad. I forgot to mention, half of humanity are demons in disguise, doing the devil's work without hesitation. They're spreading darkness and telling lies. It's a battle between good and evil, can't you see? But some choose to turn a blind eye and pretend not to know. While the demons continue their wicked spree, we must rise up and let our angels' light show. Raquel, my mother, so distant yet so near. I craved her love, but it wasn't clear. She carried her pain, burdened by fear, placing it on me year after year. Her self love lacking, she couldn't see. The weight on my shoulders, heavy as can be, seeking affection that never came free, and a love hate cycle that couldn't flee. I longed for her warmth, a touch so tender, but she couldn't give what she couldn't render. Her world in my hands, a bond I remember, a daughter's love for a mother so tender. Invisible battles fought within, mental health struggles hidden from kin, silent cries for help ignored and unseen. Yet behind closed doors is a raging scene. Anxiety, depression, they silently creep, taking over minds while others sleep. Stigma and shame keep the truth at bay. But mental health matters more than we say. Let's break the silence, end the taboo. Reach out to those feeling blue. Listen with empathy, offer a hand, because mental health is something we must understand. In the darkness of night, an angel weeps out of sight. How can anybody be so blind to hurt a being so divine? Lord, forgive their cruel ways. They know not of love's grace. Someone out there cares so deep, yet they sow seeds of pain and weep. May your mercy heal their souls. Ignorance takes a toll. Guide them to a brighter path where love's light will soothe their wrath. Running through fields, laughter in the air, hand in hand without a single care. Skin colors varied, but heartbeats as one. Innocence and friendship shining like the sun. Playing games until the daylight fades. No judgments made, no need for barricades. Different shades of skin blending in unity. Childhood bliss, a pure community. Time has passed, but memories remain of a time when differences were not a chain. Let's hold on to that childhood song where love was a melody all along. She puts on a smile, hides the strain, carrying burdens, enduring the pain. Her spirit may be weary, but she carries on. No one sees the struggles she's been drawn, each step heavier than before. Yet she pushes through, wanting nothing more. Invisible battles fought within her frame, a silent warrior in a world so tame. Her strength lies in her quiet grace, masking the weariness detached on her face, unseen by those who pass her by. Today she goes on with a heavy sigh. Sameen, my baby girl so sweet, the youngest of three, a blessing complete. You make me proud in every way, my princess, shining bright each day. Your mommy's greatest gift, a precious soul, my heart you lift. I thank the Lord for you each night. My love for you shines ever so bright. In your eyes, I see pure grace, God's love reflected in your face. Sameen, my baby girl divine, forever in my heart, you shine. Letitia, a warrior, mother, fierce and true, fighting for justice for children like me and you. Her heart full of love, her spirit strong, teaching us about our ancestors all along. Special needs kids, her passion and care, bringing awareness to the struggles they bear. Letitia stands tall, a beacon of light, guiding us through the darkness with all her might. She's a fighter, a mother like no other, championing for each sister and brother. With courage in her soul, she leads the way. Letitia's love shining bright every day. We say we care about our kids, but we can't stop pulling the trigger. The only way to save their future is if we let go of greed and power. Money can't buy happiness, but yet we chase it without rest. Our children deserve a world that's kind, where love and compassion are easy to find. Let's break free from this cycle of greed and focus on what our kids truly need. It's time to put their well being first so their future can be filled with hope and worth. In America, land of the free. But water's a commodity not for you and me. Even the air we breathe comes at a cost in this land where everything is bought and lost. From sea to shining sea, a nation built on dreams. But in this pursuit of wealth, nothing's as it seems. Paying for what should be a basic human right in America, where even nature's fight. In a world so cruel and unkind, my heart endured the test of time. Though it was stomped, used, and abused, it remained humble, never confused. Letting go was the hardest part, but necessary for a brand new start. To move on and find my way, my heart had to release yesterday. Through the pain and tears I've shed, my spirit rises from the dead. No matter what life brings, my humble heart will always sing. In the shadow of my dreams, I was confined a prisoner of my own mind, hoping to find escape from the horrors that kept haunting me, chained to a bed. Just imagine a nightmare with Freddy. Every night his claws would scrape against my fears, a twisted dance, waking, dripping in cold sweat and tears. But deep within, a flicker of strength would find its way. I vowed to break free from this endless fray. Growing up, it felt like I was in prison, shackled to a bed, a life filled with derision. But now I rise, armored against my own fright. No longer bound, I'm ready to face the fight. Through the darkness, I found the light of resilience, unlocking the power to break these chains of existence. No longer confined to the grip of my past, I'll sculpt a new reality that will forever last. I face the demons that once held me down. Now they tremble as I wear my battle crown. With every step I take on this path of liberation, I reclaim my power and rewrite this narration. Growing up, it felt like I was in prison, shackled to a bed, a life filled with derision. But now I rise, armored against my own fright. Freddie may have haunted my nights before, but now I'm stronger than ever, knocking on his door. I'll stand tall and break these nightmares apart. No longer confined, I'll conquer my fears with heart. Growing up, it felt like I was imprisoned, shackled to a bed, a life filled with derision. But now I rise, armored against my own fright. No longer bound, I'm ready to face the fight. We all have a story in our life that has caused us trauma, scars tattooed in our skin that can never be forgotten, memories that are partially forgiven. If we could only see that at times we are our worst enemy. You think you're tough, pointing that gun at me, but my elders taught me to stand strong and free. If you pull that trigger, be ready for the fight, because when I come for you, it'll be your last night. I won't back down. I won't live in fear. I'll hunt you down and make it clear. You can't threaten me and expect to live. I'll show you what true courage is. There's no escape. There's no turning back. You made your choice. Now face the attack. When I find you, there won't be a tomorrow. You'll regret the day you caused this sorrow. I'm climbing up, aiming for the sky, but you're hoping I stumble and say goodbye. You whisper I love you with a smile so fake, while behind my back, the knives you take. Every step forward, you try to hold me down, but I won't let your betrayal make me drown. You play the role of a friend so well, but your decisive actions will never quell. I see through your facade. I'm not blind. Your words may sting, but they won't define. I'll keep pushing on, rising above it all, because true strength comes from standing tall. Babies crying, adults running, kids dying, caskets no bigger than 3 feet lying, heaven's playground getting full, God getting furious. In this world of chaos and despair, we're all curious. Guns blazing, sirens wailing, tears falling, innocence lives lost, mothers calling, the darkness consuming us, our hearts breaking. Where is the love? Where is the peace? In a world filled with hatred and disease, we must come together, make a stand for the future generations and the fate of this land. Bearing you, my child, was painful. Loving you is the easiest thing in the world. Your tiny fingers, your precious smile. My heart bursts with love for you, my child. Watching you grow, my heart overflows. Every moment with you, my love only grows. But now it's time to let you fly. The hardest thing I'll ever do is say goodbye. You'll always be a part of me, deep in my soul, as you spread your wings and reach your goal. I'll hold on to memories, cherish every day. Letting go of you will never be easy in any way. Antelmo, my little brother, I'm proud of you. Out there showing the world what you can do. Spina bifida doesn't define who you are. Talking, walking, reading, reaching for the stars. They said you'd be a vegetable, but look at you now. Defying expectations, breaking through somehow. Not bound to a bed like they once feared. You're proving them wrong and showing no fear. You're an inspiration to us all, rising above the doubts and standing tall. Antelmo, keep shining bright and true. The world is in awe of everything you do. I'm proud of you, little bro. Keep doing your thing, yo. In your eyes, purity shines bright. You've taught me love. You've shown me light. My child, you're the teacher. I'm the student. In your presence, all worries are prudent. When I see you, innocence prevails. Your laughter, like music and fairy tales. You've opened my heart to a world so new. My dear child, my guide is you. They say we shape our children's minds, but with you, wisdom I find. You've shown me the beauty of simplicity, My little one, you're my greatest legacy. In the darkest of nights, you're my guiding light. You've saved me countless times with love so pure and bright. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you, my child, so true. Just to hear you say I love you melts my heart anew. Through every storm we face, your love remains the same. You've held me up with strength in a world that can be so tame. There's nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you. My child, my precious one, your love shines through. In moments of despair, your presence brings me peace. You've saved me more times than I can count. Your love will never cease. To hear those words, I love you, is all I'll ever need. My child, my greatest joy. With you, my heart is freed. In a world of chaos, my fragile heart beats, emotions swirling like a storm it meets. They say, damn, it hurts. This pain so deep. Never wish this upon you to keep. Saw it once, then twice. The hurt remains, aching inside with invisible chains. Fragile heart, always in its emotions, navigating through life's endless motions. Always quick to blame, never willing to see. Too busy pointing fingers, not accepting what could be. Ignoring our own faults, living in denial. It's time to look within, break free from this trial. Caught up in the cycle of shifting all the blame, refusing to acknowledge our part in the game. But true growth comes from owning up to our flaws. Let's put down the accusations, open up new doors. Instead of casting stones, let's build a foundation strong. Embrace our imperfections, admit when we're wrong. No more deflecting responsibility onto other shoulders. It's time for self reflection and breaking these beholders' walls. Marlene lights up the screen, spreading positivity, living the dream. Her words of wisdom, a guiding beam, empowering others to believe in their esteem. Every day she's there, never a miss. Inspiring hearts with her uplifting bliss, encouraging all to find inner peace. In her presence, negativity will cease. Marlene's message rings loud and clear, a beacon of hope for all to hear. Her impact reaches far and near, a shining example of love sincere. In a world of chaos and greed, our angels watch with hearts that bleed. Society lost in pursuit of wealth, blind to the damage done to our mental health. Too busy chasing power and fame, our souls drowning in a never ending game. The truth obscured by material desire, leaving our angels to mourn and tire. But amidst the darkness, a glimmer of hope, our angels whisper, helping us cope. If we pause and listen with open eyes, we'll see their guidance shining through the lies. Love, once my companion, now a foe. When friends say I love you, it's more than you know. I'm climbing towards the top, aiming high, but you can't wait to see me fall. Oh, why? You speak those three words with decisive grace, stabbing me in the back while wearing a smiling face. But I won't let your betrayal hold me down. I'll rise above and wear my victory crown. Love may have failed me in this twisted game, but I won't let my bitterness fuel my flame. I'll learn from this pain and grow even stronger for love's true meaning. I'll search no longer. In the depths of my soul, I find strength to stand tall. Never will I falter, never will I fall. My spirit unbreakable,
my will a blazing fire. No one else will control me, no one else will inspire. Through trials and tribulations, I'll hold my ground. No one can dim the light that within me is found. I am the master of my fate, the captain of my soul. No one else can dictate, no one else can take control. With unwavering resolve, I'll navigate this life storm. I'll rise above challenges and emerge transformed. I am the author of my story, the ruler of my mind. Never will I give the power to bind.
In a world of chaos and noise, all she wanted was trust. All she craved was poise, yearning for love that never fades. All she wanted was to feel embraced. Lost in a sea of misunderstood souls, all she wanted was to fill them holes. Seeking solace in a world so cold, all she wanted was someone to hold. Her heart beating with hopes untold, all she wanted was a hand to hold. To be seen for who she truly is, all she wanted was understanding and pure bliss. To all those voices, bold and true, thank you for shining through. Your courage lights up the way, inspiring me to have a say. In times of struggle, you stood tall. Your honesty breaking down the walls. Your words, a balm for those in pain, guiding them through the pouring rain. So here's my gratitude, sincere and deep, for showing me the power we can keep. To all who speak their truth with grace, you've helped me find my rightful place. In the shadows, I saw your pain. The day this world hurt you, my mission became to be God's warrior, to fight and defend, protecting his angels until the very end. In your touch, I find the key to a love that sets me free. Each stroke of your hand, a masterpiece, tattooing love on my skin with ease. With each detail, my heart's ignited, passion and desire perfectly united, making love to my soul pure and true, leaving me breathless only with you. They say the best things in life are free. You've proven that with every part of me, your love attached, and my being forever last, a masterpiece created from our past. A vow to shield you from harm. I swore it true, never a touch of harm. Only love for you in my arms. You'll always find shelter. Promise unbroken, our bond will never falter. Through every storm, I'll be your sturdy shield. With gentle words and care, your wounds I'll heal. No violence shall mar our secret trust. In my embrace, you'll always feel safe and just. I pledge to guard you with all my might, to cherish and protect in darkness or light. Your heart is precious, a treasure to hold dear. My promise stands strong, forever and sincere. Berwin, you taught me love divine, guided me to womanhood's shine. Blessed with our sons, pure and kind. In paradise, may peace you find. Our voice grows strong, just like you. Your spirit shines in all they do. Wish you were here to see them through. Proud young men, a blessing true. In my heart, your love will stay, forever grateful every day. Berwin, may your soul find its way. Peace and paradise as we pray. In a world so cold and blue, my love for you remains true. No one will ever comprehend the depth of the love I send. You're my sunshine, in the rain, my anchor. In times of pain, unconditional. My love for you forever strong, forever true. You mean the world to me. It's clear. In your arms, I have no fear. No one will ever understand the love we share hand in hand. In a world without women, will there be loving compassion? Their strength and wisdom, essential for our evolution. From nurturing to leading with grace, women bring balance to every space. Their resilience and empathy, crucial for humanity's harmony. Can this world truly function without the essence of their contribution? Let's honor and respect them, for they are the heart
of our civilization. Miss 504 from the South, a force you don't want to doubt. She speaks her truth, takes no lies. Her journey filled with endless tries. With a heart so warm and strong, she fights for what's right all along, standing tall for what she believes, never backing down, never deceived. Miss 504, a woman of grace. In her presence, you'll find no trace of fear or doubt in her stride, for she stands firm with unwavering pride. Shout out to Miss 504, yo. Thank you so much for the inspiration and keep doing your thing, Miss 504. Puzzle pieces fitting in place. A woman so kind, full of grace, hates when people curse with spite, reminds me of my childhood late. Therapist with wisdom to lead, always there a true friend. Great advice she freely gives, guiding us through how we live. Mother, daughter, friend, so dear. Her love shines bright and clear. In her presence we find peace, a puzzle piece that will never cease. In this hell we dwell, our demons deep inside, but we fight the darkness in ways that collide. Time revealed my loyalty, unwavering and true, while it unveiled your true colors, a painful hue. How could you harm the one who embraced your flaws, the only person who saw past your self imposed walls? We all have battles to fight, but why inflict pain? When acceptance and love were all I tried to sustain. Different paths we thread in this infernal abyss, yet our struggles connect us, a shared darkness reminisced. But you chose to hurt instead of heal and grow, leaving scars on my heart where trust used to grow. Who are we to judge? Can we just come together? Y'all say the white man is only racist. So why can't we put our pride to the side and stop killing each other? You forget the youth watching? Let me take a step back and ask you this. Why do we continue to perpetuate this cycle of hate? We need to rise above and show unity for the sake of our future generations. It's not too late. It's time to break down these walls of division and stand hand in hand. Regardless of race and religion, we have the power to make a change if only we try. Let's set aside our differences and reach for the skies. She paints a smile so bright, hiding the tears that fall at night. Alone in a world of gray, lost in the darkness every day. No one sees the cracks within, the loneliness she holds within. Walking through shadows, feeling small, searching for a light to break her fall. But she keeps on painting, never breaks. A facade of happiness she fakes, yearning for someone to see her pain, to bring her back from the endless rain. Come on, let's show the world what love's really about. Just us two. I love you with everything in me, and that's why I love to show you off. In front of the world, you make me feel like a giant, standing tall and proud. With you by my side, nothing can bring us down. Together, we shine bright, our love profound. You're my rock, my guiding light. In your arms, everything feels right. Let's keep showing the world our love so true. It's just us two, me and you. In a world obsessed with fame, lost in a digital game, true value lies within. Freedom is where we begin. Self love is the key to unlock our empathy. Kings and queens lost in a screen, few left to guide their dream. Teach our youth what's real, the power they can feel. In a world of likes and shares, true treasure is in self care. She walked with her head held high, saying, "Screw them all. I have the power." Confidence radiating. She'll never change in her own world. She's the queen of the hour. Through the doubts and the naysayers' cries, she stands tall, unshaken by their lies. With strength in her heart and fire in her eyes. She's a force to be reckoned with, reaching for the skies. No matter what they throw her way, she'll keep on walking, come what may, unwavering in her resolve to stay true, definitely declaring, I am who I am. In the eyes of the world, we may seem apart, but deep down inside, we share the same heart. You may judge me by my outward view, but I know my worth and where I'm going to. Who am I? Who are you? Beneath the skin, we are one. No matter how you see me, our souls have just begun. Don't let appearances deceive your sight. I know my purpose, and I'll shine bright. Down in the surface, we both bleed red. No need for judgment or words left unsaid. I know who I am and where I stand tall. In the shadows, you search for me, but I slip away forever free. How can you lose what was never yours? How can you tame what you don't see? I'm the wild wind that whispers by, a fleeting moment, a passing sigh. You reach out, but I disappear. How can you hold what's never near? I dance in dreams and fade at dawn, a phantom presence forever gone. You chase illusions of what could be. How can you grasp what's not meant to be? Half of humanity, demons in disguise, doing the devil's work, spreading lies. Even if I close my eyes, try not to see, I still feel like I'm in hell. Where can I find peace? Take a look around you. What do you perceive? A world filled with darkness is hard to believe. Evil lurking in every corner and street. How did we get here? Is there any retreat? Hatred and violence consuming our days, innocence lost in a never ending maze. But amidst the chaos, hope still remains. We must rise above and break these chains. Would this world function properly without the laughter of children's glee? Their innocence and pure hearts, adding color to life's art. Imagine a world without their curious minds, no tiny hands to hold in times. Their dreams and hopes a beacon bright, guiding us through the darkest night. For in the eyes of a child we see the possibility of what could be. Their love and light, a gift so rare, a world without them we cannot bear. In the heavens, angels dance and sing, but now the playground's filling up is a crowded wing. With each new soul that takes flight, the stars shine brighter in the night. The gates are open wide, welcoming all, but even paradise has its limits. They call so many hearts pure and true, finding peace in skies of blue. Heaven's playground is getting full, every corner occupied with souls so beautiful. But there's always room for one more light, guiding us through the darkest night. Heartbeats not scared, memories flashing like a slideshow. Feels like all my hopes are crushed, but I'll keep moving forward. Lost in the darkness, searching for a ray of light. Trying to mend what's broken, holding on to what's left inside. Through the pain and tears, I'll find my strength within, rising from the ashes to rebuild and start again. Forced to be a woman ahead of time. Never learned what real love was. So blind. Always scared to cross the sidewalks lined. A shield in her heart, such a loving kind. A heart full of redemption, searching for light. How can you love when hatred's in sight? A world full of evil, darkness so deep. She longs for love's touch, a soul that weeps. Through battles fought and scars she bears, she still believes in love that cares. With strength and grace, she'll rise above, break through the hate, and find true love. Greg,
May you have peace in paradise. Little brother, you were loved by many. Even in your darkest times, we cared for you. Your absence has left a void that we can't fill. In your pain, you thought no one cared. But know that our love for you was always there. You took your life and left us shattered. Our hearts ache with the loss of a soul so dear. We miss you more than words can say. Your memory will forever stay. In our hearts, you'll always be alive. Rest in peace, dear Greg. May angels guide. How can you give your all just to be betrayed? Nowadays, you gotta watch it. Trust can fade. Your girl may seem loyal, but don't be fooled. She could be just as bad as your homie, too. Vice versa. It doesn't matter who you choose. They either lust over you or stab you in the back. They'll abuse. Be cautious with your heart and guard your soul. In this world of deceit, true loyalty is hard to hold. Don't let their sweet words blind your eyes. Actions speak louder than any disguise. Stay strong and wise in the face of deceit. Choose wisely who to trust and who to keep. In your eyes, I found solace. All my worries vanished without a trace. Your gaze was my safe place. Fear melted away in your embrace. No more darkness, just pure light in your eyes. Everything felt right. I knew I could conquer any fight. With you by my side, everything felt so bright. When I looked into your eyes, fear disappeared. A sense of calm and peace appeared. In that moment, all doubt cleared. With you near, there's nothing to be feared. Thank you, Lord, for my blessings. In this battle, I am a warrior. I'll keep fighting to protect them, with faith and courage as my armor. Through the storms and darkest nights, I'll stand strong. Ready to fight for my loved ones, I'll defend with might. Grateful for each day's light. With your grace, I'll never surrender in the face of trials. I'll remember my blessings are worth every endeavor. Thank you, Lord, now and forever. In times of doubt and fear, you're always there. Your loving grace beyond compare. Lord, I've learned that in you I must believe, but only in your arms my heart finds reprieve. Through trials and storms, you never left my side. In your strength and wisdom, I will abide. I trust in you alone, my rock and my guide. With faith as my shield, in you I confide. When darkness falls and hope seems lost, I turn to you no matter the cost. You light the way with unwavering trust. In your embrace, I know I must adjust. My pride is asking me to leave, but my heart is begging me to stay. Caught in a battle of wills, I don't know which path to take. The ego screams for independence, while love whispers of connection. Torn between two different worlds, I'm lost in this contradiction. Should I follow what's expected or listen to my inner voice? My pride pulls me one way, but my heart remains the choice. She's a fighter, standing tall, independent, she'll never fall. No man needed, she got it all. Her strength shines through, breaking down walls. Through struggles and pain, she pushed on. No handouts or favors, just her own song. She paved her path where she belongs, with determination strong as a gong. Against all odds, she rose above, proving herself with unwavering love. No help from kin or powers above. She made it this far with sheer will and glove. In the shadows, you stood alone. When darkness reigned, I took up my sword. The day this world hurt you, I became God's warrior to shield you from pain forevermore. Through battles fought and demons slain, I'll stand by your side through joy and rain. The day this world hurt you, I became God's warrior to protect your heart from every strain. With faith as my armor and love as my shield,
I'll fight for you in every battlefield. The day this world hurt you, I became God's warrior to defend your light with strength unconcealed. In the shadows, hate brews deep. Love's a whisper, hard to keep. Blind eyes turn from the pain till it's their turn, life in disdain. Silent cries on deaf ears. Hearts grow cold with unshed tears. Given a scarce, taken thrives. Till it hits close, shattered lives. No one notices the hate spreads. Not enough love in our threads. Giving seems like a lost art till reality tears us apart. In the stormy weather, I'll stand by you. Through highs and lows, our love stays true. Imperfections may come, but together we'll ride. With you by my side, life's a perfect tide. When darkness looms and troubles arise, I'll be your light, the one in your eyes. With every frown or smile that comes our way, together we'll conquer come what may. No matter what they say or try to define, our bond is unbreakable, like a lifeline. With you beside me, everything falls into place. In your embrace, life is a perfect grace. Angel Hatton, a blessing sent from above, a woman whose face pain was so much love. Through trials and tears, she stands tall. A friend, mother, daughter, she gives her all. Her heart is pure, her spirit strong. In the darkest nights, she shines like dawn. With kindness in her airy touch, she spreads her light. She gives so much through every storm, she never breaks. Her love for others never fades or shakes. An angel on earth, a guiding light. In Angel Hatton's presence, everything feels right. Shout out to Angel. Shout out, Big Sis. In a world of chaos and noise, Nate stands tall. With wisdom beyond his years, he answers the call, guiding the youth with a firm hand and heart so kind, teaching them right from wrong, leaving ignorance behind. His old soul shines bright in a world that's lost its way, a beacon of hope for the young ones every day, unafraid to speak truth and lead by example strong. Nate the Great, a role model for all where he belongs. Any world so cold and wide, we'll stay close. Together we'll face any storm. Our love will keep us safe and warm. Through laughter, tears, and all the fears, I'll hold you close throughout the years. In my arms, you'll always find peace. Our bond will never cease. No matter how old or how tall, I'll catch you if you ever fall. In this journey that we're on together, our love will last forever. Okay? Fragile heart. Always in its emotions, they say. Damn, it hurts. Never wish this pain on you. Saw it once, now twice. Don't judge if you ain't walk a mile in my shoes. Fragile heart was once warm and loving. Now it's cold as ice. Unable to keep its fire burning. Can't no one handle too much love. That's what this fragile heart has to offer. Undying affection from above. Instead, it receives enough hate to bust open a vessel. Fragile heart always cries when no one sees, feeling lesser, always there when needed. Now it's pounding, but there's no one around to hear its soundings. Fragile heart, always in its emotions, they say, yearning for love, searching for solace day by day. In the depths of my mind, demons used to play, but through art and kindness, I found my way. Sparky madness consumed me, but now I'm free, telling my story of recovery for all to see. Each brushstroke a battle, each color a fight. A woman once broken, now shining bright. Through the darkness and pain, I found my light. Sparky madness, no longer holding me tight. With a heart full of love and scars that tell tales, I embrace the journey, weathering every gale. A kind soul in bloom from the ashes of strife. I paint my truth with courage and life. Shout out to Sparky Madness. Yo, Sparky Madness, I'm proud of you. I'm glad you're on here telling your story, not letting nobody bring you down. Sparky, Madness is up on this John, breaking down walls, letting people know that she is strong, that she has courage, that she won't let nobody bring her down. She's made it this far and she's not ashamed of who she is. So listen, man, keep telling your story because there's somebody out there that might need to hear how you overcame your situation. Don't stop. Trust me, a shorty proud of you, and I know that there's plenty of more people out there. You are someone that has shown people that you have turned your pain into motivation and that you could overcome whatever obstacle comes your way and that you could fight them demons in the same hell that we're all in. In the empty spaces, let your creativity flow. If there's a void in your heart, let inspiration grow. Don't be afraid to take a chance and let it show. Just add something to it. Watch your dreams start to grow. When the world feels dull and gray, inject some color in it. A little spark of passion can help you begin. Don't be afraid to break the mold and just dive in. Add something to it. Let the magic within. If you're feeling lost in the vast unknown, just remember you're never alone. Take a step forward, make your presence known, add something to it, make this world your own. She's realized she's blessed. God has blessed her with real love. It was in front of her the whole time. Always wished for a family portrait. Now she has hers. Now she fights as a warrior. Do you see her soldiers follow? In God she trusts. Through the trials and storms, she found strength in his embrace. Every challenge faced only made her faith grow stronger. With love as her armor, she stands tall and unafraid. Her courage shines bright, leading others on this righteous crusade. In the darkest moments, when hope seems out of reach, she holds on to his promises, knowing he'll never leave. With grace in her heart and determination in her eyes, she presses on fiercely, for God is by her side. In a world where everything costs a fee, your friendship is priceless, can't you see? They say the best things in life are free, but your companionship comes with a small fee. Through ups and downs, you're always there, a true friend beyond compare. They say the best things in life are free, but your loyalty comes with a small fee. In times of joy or when we're feeling low, you're the one I turn to, this I know. They say the best things in life are free, but your support comes with a small fee. You're not loyal. Your honesty based on lies. I believed in you once. Why should I twice? I feel like this a baseball game. I hit a home run, but this your third strike. Thought we had something real, but it was all a facade. You played with my heart, left me feeling so flawed. Now I see through your deceitful disguise. I won't be fooled again. No more second tries. You thought you could deceive me with your charm, but now I see the truth and it causes me harm. I'm done playing games. I'm walking away. You're out my life, no longer here to stay. In the darkest night, she'll be your guiding light. When the storm is raging, she'll stand by your side. Through every battle, she'll never let you fall. She's the girl who'll keep fighting, giving it her all. When doubt clouds your mind, she'll be your clarity. In a world full of chaos, she brings serenity. With unwavering strength, she'll face any foe. She's the girl who won't give up, no matter how low. When the odds are stacked up against you, she won't retreat. In a sea of voices telling you defeat. Her belief in you will never waver or sway. She's the girl that will keep fighting, come what may. A negative mind will never give you a positive light. Live without pretending, love without depending, listen without defending, speak without offending. Stop looking at all the negatives and start appreciating all the positives. What comes easy won't always last, and what will always last won't come easy. There are those that have so much, yet envy those that have very little. Having money in your pocket doesn't make you rich. The way you think or behave makes you poor. Sometimes the ones with empty pockets think the richest. Knowledge and wisdom gives you more. Nowadays, we live literal, no morals or respect, where we just expect. Today, we judge a book by its cover without reading its pages. I could never judge no one for their appearance or what they go through. Today, we could be down, tomorrow, we could be up. I believe money isn't important. I believe that when ignorance takes over a person, it can ruin them. At times, we could be our own enemies. Always remember, you can stomp on something very small today, and tomorrow, the very same thing you stomped on can grow bigger than what you ever expected. Who are we to judge?
In a world full of spite, you chose me to fight. Out of all the hands that hated you, it's my hand you bite. Through the darkness and light, our bond burning bright. In a world full of spite, you chose me to fight. When the storm clouds gather and the thunder strikes, out of all those that hated you, it's my hand you bite. I'll stand by your side. Together we'll ignite. When the storm clouds gather and the thunder strikes, no matter what they say or do, we'll stand tall and true. Out of all those that hated you, it's my hand you bite. Our connection unbreakable like morning dew. No matter what they say or do, we'll stand tall and true. In a world where kindness is rare, she's a beacon of light, always there. With laughter in her heart, she shines so bright. A true friend to all, spreading love day and night. Walking with grace, with God by her side, she stands tall for what's right. Never to hide, a woman of strength, courage in her stride, falling for nothing with love as her guide. Her humor, contagious, bringing joy all around. A funny woman with a heart so profound, standing firm in her beliefs without hesitation. She's a friend to all and inspiration. In a world so divided, kids disappearing, ignorance and apathy, the problem's nearing. Wake up, people, we hold a solution. It takes a village to protect our children from pollution. Forget the differences that tear us apart. Our kids are at risk, it breaks my heart. Woke individuals must rise and take a stand to safeguard our future hand in hand. Don't turn a blind eye to the cries of the young. It's time to unite and fight for everyone. Let's come together, break these walls. For our children's safety, we must heed the cause. Apologized when I was never wrong. Took so many hits, mind, body, and soul. I'm still standing. Lord, it's only thanks to you. Through the storms and the darkest nights, you are my strength, my guiding light. In your grace, I found the will to fight. Every battle, every tear that fell, you were there to lift me up and propel. I'm still standing strong because of your love. You're a shining light, a celestial being. In your presence, love is all I'm seeing. No harm shall come to you, my dear, for you are an angel, pure and clear. Your wings may be unseen, but they're strong, protecting you from any harm that's wrong. I'll stand by your side through thick and thin, defending you with all the love within. In this world so full of darkness and pain, your innocence and grace will always reign. I'll shield you from any hurt or danger, for my precious angel, I'll always be your protector. Tom McDonald, a voice so bold, spreading truth through rhymes he's told, praying every night for his safety in a world where honesty is bravery. His lyrics cut through the noise, shining light on social flaws, courageous in the face of hate, a beacon of truth in a world so fake. We stand with Tom, united strong. His message resonates, we sing along. Prayers sent up for his protection in a world that needs his reflection.
From behind the TV screen, just Joe Brown, wise and keen. Now, face to face, his words inspire. Keep fighting, he says, fueling my fire. 15 years later, a dream come true. To hear those words from a man I once knew. Never thought I'd have this chance to aspire. Just Joe Brown, my ultimate desire. If I run for mayor, he believes in me. His encouragement sets my spirit free. A mentor from afar, now by my side, with just Joe Brown as my guide. I want to give a big shout out to Just Joe Brown. Listen, man, 2 years ago, no, it's not 2 years ago. A year ago, I'm gonna say a year and a half ago, I had the opportunity to speak to Judge Joe Brown here on this YouTube platform, face to face, and I can honestly say that I am grateful for the words. I am grateful for the encouragement, and I am grateful for the inspiration that he gave me. That conversation, us talking about the bullying and about, kids putting cameras in our schools and stuff like that. Thank you, Judge Joe Brown, for those words because I really needed them. In the darkness, you fade away. Out of sight, out of mind, I'll stay. Eyes wide open, searching for a sign. But you're gone now, left behind. Memories linger in the shadows, out of sight where our love grows. Eyes wide open, tears start to fall. Knowing you're not here at all. Time passes by without a trace. Out of sight in this empty space. Eyes wide open, trying to find a way to leave the past behind. In your eyes, I see innocence guiding me with your gentle presence. You've taught me love in its essence, my child. You're my greatest lesson. Your laughter fills my heart with joy. Each moment shared, a precious play. You've shown me kindness without alloy. In your purity, I find my deploy. As you grow, I learn from you anew. The way you see the world so true. In your simplicity, wisdom accrue. My child, forever my guide in view. Society's twisted. It's a vicious cycle. Brothers killing brothers is a tragic sight. Power, lust, and money driving us apart. The youth caught in the crossfire from the start. We blame the white man but ignore our own flaws. Violence and greed tearing down our own walls. It's time to break free from this destructive trend and stand united before it all ends. Let's teach the youth to love and respect each other, to rise above hate and embrace one another. For in unity lies our true strength, empowered to overcome the darkness in this hour. In the depths of my soul, I always choose you. Even if it means giving my last breath, I'll stay true. Tears of joy stream down my face for you. Emotions run wild. My love for you so pure and true. Through every trial and every test, I'll stand by your side. I'll shed 1,000 tears just to see you smile wide. My heart overflows with love that's so deep and true. For you, my dear, I give it all without a second thought, too. Lost in a world that feels so cold, searching for where I fit, or so I'm told. But maybe it's okay to just be free, to embrace the uniqueness inside of me. I've tried to blend in, to mold and conform, but deep down I know I'm not like the norm. It's time to let go of this facade and accept that being different isn't odd. In this place where I don't quite belong, I'll stand tall, unafraid, and strong. For there's nothing wrong with who I am. Embracing my true self is the ultimate plan. My heart's a muscle, it won't break, but it's been torn to pieces for heaven's sake. It still loves harder than anything in this world, a resilient force that can never be unfurled. Through the pain and the tears that fall like rain, it beats with a strength that will never wane. No matter how shattered, it still finds a way to love fiercely through night and day. So though my heart may be torn apart, it refuses to give up or depart. For in its brokenness, there lies a beauty rare, a love that endures
beyond compare. In the wrong generation, lost in time's illusion, God's mix up in my mother's womb, a cosmic confusion, feeling out of place like a puzzle piece misplaced, searching for my purpose in this unfamiliar space, born into a world that doesn't quite fit, a soul trapped in a modern day script, yearning for simplicity, longing for a connection. In a fast paced world of constant rejection, I navigate this life with an ancient soul's gaze, struggling to find my path in these chaotic days. Perhaps God had a plan beyond what I can see to challenge me to grow and set my spirit free. It seems like it's hard to breathe. Lost in all the noise, can't find reprieve. Thinking about how to pick up the pieces in this chaos where my mind seizes. Every step feels like a heavy load, trying to navigate this winding road, searching for a way to mend what's torn. In this storm, feeling so forlorn. The weight of it all weighs me down, but I'll rise from the ashes, wear my crown. Piece by piece, I'll rebuild my soul. Through the noise, I'll find my goal. On this YouTube platform, Tales Untold, voices rising, brave and bold, inspiring me to pen my own rhymes, grateful for the stories shared in these times. I've listened to voices that break through the noise, speaking truth, empowering choice. Their courage fuels my creative flame. Each word they speak, I attach to my name. So here I am with pen in hand, crafting poems from a courageous stand. To all who share their truth online, thank you for sparking this heart of mine. Barbie girl Trina leads the way into the matrix where truth holds sway. With humor and strength, she guides us through to uncover the secrets, both old and new. In her laughter, we find joy and light, a sensitive soul shining so bright. Funny and strong, she stands tall, inviting us to dive in, explore it all. Through rabbit holes of mystery deep, Barbie girl Trina helps us seek the truth that lies within our grasp, embracing us all in her loving clasp. In the land of the free where dreams are made, but beneath the surface a dark charade, sacrifices made for the nation's pride, yet in reality our hearts are denied. In a world of illusion where truth is obscured, caught in the web of lies, our mind disturbed, trapped in the matrix, a game we play, searching for meaning to light our way. Our pleasure leads us to the flag unfurled, in one nation under God, lost in this world. Police versus civilian, a complex dynamic, supposed to protect and serve, but sometimes erotic. Both bound by the law, yet prone to stray. Trigger happy moments can lead astray. Civilian life meant to follow the rules, but even they can be caught in a whirlpool of fools. Police and civilian alike tempted by power's sway, breaking the rules, consequences at play. A delicate balance between right and wrong. In the heat of the moment, decisions are made strongly. The thin line between justice and despair, both sides must strive for fairness and care. On the silver screen, we're lost in a trance, unaware of the truth in every glance. Whistleblowers risking it all, their voices silenced as we heed the call. Heroes and villains play their part, while reality's warriors are torn apart. Entertainment blinds us from what's real, as whistleblowers fight for what they feel. Movie magic dazzles, truth obscured. Whistleblowers sacrifice, often ignored. In the world of make believe, we find the light, but in reality's harsh glare, they face their plight. So many bullets flying, no names to be found. Hatred fills the air, love nowhere around. Innocent lives taken, hearts left torn. When will we realize it's love that must be born? Too much anger brewing, no end in sight. Violence spreading like a wildfire.
at night, words filled with venom, actions fueled by hate. It's time to break the cycle before it's too late. Let kindness be our weapon, compassion our shield. Together we can heal, together we can yield. So let's stand united against the darkness that looms, for in the end, it's love that conquers all dooms.
In a world without men, will we thrive or fall? Could we find balance, or will chaos call? Strength and power they bring, but also strive. Can this world function without them in our life? Leaders and workers, fathers and sons. Their absence may leave us all in the run, but empathy and grace can fill the void. Can this world function without men deployed? Yet women have risen strong and true, breaking barriers, making their debut. Together we stand, hand in hand. Can this world function without man's command? Standing tall like a giant in the sky. With you by my side, I feel like I could fly. No matter how hard I try, I can't deny. My world revolves around you, my reason why. You bring joy, you light up my days. In your love, all my worries fade away. If today was my last day, I find a way to come back for you forever and always. I owe it all to you, my guiding star. With your love, I've come so far. In this life and in the next, wherever we are, I'll always choose you, no matter how bizarre. Having you has taught me wonderful lessons in life. I thought I'd be the teacher, but you've shown me how to thrive. Every moment shared with you brings a new perspective. So true. I'm learning and growing each day thanks to the wisdom you display. In your presence, I find grace. In your guidance, a saving embrace. I may have thought I lead the way, but with you, I learn something new every day. In this world, we're fighting strong, but tomorrow's a place where we don't belong. Unconditional love we used to give, but you took the youth, our blessing to live. The innocence of the young you didn't cherish. Now their futures are tarnished and they perish. We had so much love to offer and share, but you chose to ignore it, didn't even care. Gone are the days of laughter and joy, replaced by pain in a world that destroys. But let's rise above. Let's not lose hope, for tomorrow holds promise if we learn to cope. Listening to the youth stories out here has really, how can I say it, has really fought them flames out in me to create the creativity, to create these poems, to give their stories some poetic justice. This this poem is called God's Children. And it's crazy that if you listen close enough, like I've said before, you can hear the youth's pain. Any battlefield, she stands tall, stronger than a soldier, she'll never fall. With wisdom beyond her years, she outwits them all, no fear. Not a priest or goddess divine, but she holds power in her mind, controlling men with a flick of her wrist, like puppets on strings. They can't resist.